Hey there, I'm Govind Kumar.
And I'm Burgandi Phoenix.
And you're watching The Curve, brought to you by
Casting Frontier.
And we are happy to have Mr. Corey Charron.
You said it right.
Oh!
They're really worried
us. Canadian actor, in this order, actor, freestyler. You may know him from Wilin Out. He's a newcomer to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Corey Charron.
Welcome. Welcome. You've literally been here like 3 days.
Yeah.
To LA, yeah, about 3 or 4 days. 3.5 days.
3 days.
Because
Wow.
you're most of you, Wilin Out is filmed in Atlanta and LA. Atlanta, New York.
Yeah, Atlanta and New York. Apparently the next season may be in LA, but the last 3 seasons been Atlanta, and then the first 3 I did were in New York.
And you're ahead of the curve.
Oh.
You like
Ooh, puns.
I see what
love
you
it.
did there.
Thank you. You get it. And now you're here 3 days in. How do you feel?
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Like I've been to LA a couple times before, but this is the first time I've been here strictly just for business to make moves in the acting industry. So I kind of got my big break with Nick Cannon on the show Wilin Out. My mom actually got me the role. So, and she's not in the industry. So what happened was...
Okay.
Please.
So nothing sexual happened.
Okay.
By the way, I know.
Good to know. Good to know.
Debbie's a saint. So what happened was Nick Cannon made a YouTube call out to Eminem for a $100,000 rap battle. My mom somehow saw it. I think she has Twitter or something. And she said...
You've been freestyling.
Yeah, I've been freestyling,
Okay.
making like YouTube videos and doing battles. And she says, hey, Corey, you should do something about this Nick Cannon call out. I'm like, Mom, what do you mean? What am I going to do? She's like, I don't know. Eminem didn't respond. Maybe you could respond. I thought it was like a very ridiculous idea.
Debbie.
And yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. And then she's like, yeah, just like think of some stuff. I'm going to film it. We filmed it on like her flip phone. It wasn't good quality.
Debbie filmed it?
Debbie filmed it, and it ended up going viral due to the magical thing called the internet. Caught Nick Cannon's attention, and yeah, they hired. The rest is history. He hired me for the show. Didn't take me on the battle, but he put me on the show, and we've battled out on there. So
wow, that's really, really cool. So you just got here from Canada. What would you say the main differences are in the industry between there and here?
I'd say the main difference is in Canada, let's say if you go to a restaurant, it's just a server that's working there. When you go to a restaurant in Hollywood...
It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, it's Tom. Anyone could be between jobs. Everyone is either a casting director, a writer, an actor, comedian. So there's a lot more competition out here for sure.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So do you feel intimidated by that, or are you just like, nah, I'm good? You're on Wilin Out.
In Canada, we call it Wilin Out. But
the Canadian oot.
Yeah, the oot. I'm still working on the accent, yeah. I just feel instead of being intimidated by it, it's actually an advantage coming out here because you're working with the best of the best. So I kind of embrace it instead of being intimidated by it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What do you feel, coming from freestyling and rapping, and you do rap battles all over the world, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How are you, is there any advice or things you can glean from that experience into now auditioning for acting work?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of similarities and also a lot of differences in it. So I've basically spent the last 10 years doing rap battles, and so there's written rap battles and freestyle battles. So the freestyles is kind of like, an improvisation class where you just see things and make jokes about it. And then there's also the written element where I would kind of describe it as like, UFC and boxing, like you get an opponent and you train for them for, let's say, 2 months. It's kind of like that too. So they'd give us an opponent. You'd learn everything about the opponent and write like the craziest things you can about them.
Mm.
So
kind of like roasting.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Jeff Ross roasting like that. So I would say there's a lot of things you could take from it because there's the improvisation element, and then there's also, you have to memorize about 15 or 20 minutes of material for each battle. So I think that comes in handy when it comes to memorizing lines and thinking on your feet. And I'm just trying to make the transition of, I've used like my rhymes as a crutch for comedy. Like I could put it together and make it rhyme and it's funny. Now I need to learn how to be funny and be a good actor off not making it rhyme. So.
Yeah. Do you have any plans out here for like acting technique? I mean, do you plan on going straight to acting school, or are you just gonna kind of see how it goes? Yeah, auditions. Do you have an agent out here? Like, what are?
So I just got. I signed with Maverick Agency.
Very cool. Congratulations.
And, just got my manager Christopher. He's hooking me up with a lot of things out here.
Debbie and Christopher.
Debbie and Christopher.
Got a team.
Ironically, my dad's named Christopher too. So when you said
that's
Debbie
weird.
and Christopher, that just
Not
brought
him.
back.
He's not, nothing to do with
My
this.
dad, no, he works in the government. But
Very different.
and I also am taking acting classes now
Very
under
cool.
James Levine. So
Nice.
yeah, he's one
I've
of the
heard of
best.
that guy.
Yeah, I've heard of him too. Yeah. He's brought me water a couple times.
Oh yeah.
So I was scrolling through your Instagram, not like a crate, and I loved so many of your battles, and there's some that you just say cut the music and you're just
Yeah.
doing
Oh
it
my
with
gosh,
the
that
music.
was
So great.
funny.
Are there things you telling people out there to check out? Are there specific things you're like, okay, here is something people should check out of yours?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my last YouTube battle that I did, it was search Charron versus New Jersey Twerk. That was a battle that just came out. I did that in Philadelphia about 3 weeks ago.
I'm going for a 30. That's that. I ain't on cards looking for a 2-1. This ain't blackjack. You gonna rush me on stage with mad cats? You could die pushing the envelope. Anthrax. Think I can't? No, think I can't rap? I'm spazzing. Scratch that. I don't play. All I do is bug out. Smack ass.
I have a battle coming up in Berlin. So I'm going to be doing that October 6th.
Very
so that's
cool.
going to be really fun. First time checking out Germany.
Yeah.
First time? Oh,
Yeah.
I want to go to Berlin.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun time. It's surprisingly, rap battles are more famous out in Germany than North America.
Really?
So the
And in
top-
English, it's all in
It's in English
And-
too. The top places for rap battles is in order is Russia and the Philippines. I have no reason why,
That's
but
so
those are
Know
the
your
crazy.
most,
markets. Know your markets.
Know your markets.
Yeah.
Know your markets.
Russia.
Russia and
Russia.
Wow.
Philippines. So those are the most popular places. And then for anything I'd like to plug Wilin Out related, if you just search Best of Charron on Wilin Out, there's some YouTube videos and you can find some
What
cool
season
stuff.
are you going into?
So we just finished filming season 14. So we're about to be doing 15 in a couple months. And I've been a part of 6 seasons so far. So next season will be my 7th.
That
That's
is amazing.
awesome. I love Wilin Out.
It's a really fun show.
It's so funny. Like Tim, man, I've been watching him for years.
I know, yeah. He
He's
made the
so
transition
funny.
from vlogging
Yeah.
to TV
To
and
this,
acting.
yeah,
So
it's been great. So, oh my gosh, well, congratulations.
thank you.
Is there anything else? Where can people find you? I'm sure you're on Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Yeah, you could find me. All handles are the same. It's Charron, Charron, KOTD. And
Okay.
KOTD stands for King of the Dot, which was the main league I rap for in Canada. So.
Oh,
KOTD.
King of the
Yeah.
Dot.
All right.
So, can you spit any like freestyle right now about casting Frontier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
definitely do a freestyle.
Oh my gosh, do
yeah,
it.
why not?
Gosh. Oh
I
my
like
gosh.
secretly want to. We both want to
Yeah, I
secretly
can,
be
like, do
rappers,
this
but
while
we're
I do
not.
it.
Oh yeah, we'll
Yeah.
dance for you.
She raps.
I
on
don't.
Instagram
Oh,
stories.
I-
on
On the
Instagram
stories,
stories.
though.
She
Honestly,
raps.
I write angry raps.
Okay.
I just
Always
get it all
angry
out,
raps.
The
and then I
angriest
go.
you've ever been is still very nice.
He doesn't know me. My angry raps know. But I write them, and then I've read it to a friend of mine who's from New York who does slam poetry. She's like, "Why don't you do this?" I was like, "No, because I'm terrified. Because it's like just my thoughts,
So,
but they all tend to rhyme."
Are
so
you gonna get Charron verified?
No.
So you're gonna rap and then you're gonna.
I'm not
sing
gonna
it.
rap. I'm not. I
We're
would
gonna
love
get
to
a
hear
verification.
you because this is
Okay,
about
I'll do
you.
it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
So,
Okay, I'll make it freestyle so you guys can give 3 topics too that I'll
Oh
incorporate
my
into
God.
it.
Okay.
Wow.
So, acting
Acting, okay.
Okay. Canada.
Canada, okay.
and
You need a curveball. The curve.
the curve.
The curve.
The curve,
We're always
okay.
plugging.
Okay.
The curve.
Look at the curve.
See, when I think of stuff right now, I'm just seeing how the words fall. I thought I was just going to be doing an interview, but they threw me a curveball. Because I could do a lot of things right here, and I've got a new flow. They think I'm the best rapper in Canada. It's pretty true, though. And they want me to talk about acting, but you know that my rapping is better because I could pick you apart just like a casting director. I got a mean flow. They try to find me like Nino and try to steal my flames like Tony Tarantino.
Oh
He's
my
trying
God.
to say
It's another
right
guess.
there, and this is really clear. And I ain't talking about casting, but with freestyling, I'm really at the frontier. Getting the casting right now by James Levine. And with girls, I just nut and bolt like Frankenstein. They just want to let Corey in. I'm in the acting, bringing it back in the DeLorean. I could have your girl wetter than Hurricane Dorian. That is
That's just happened.
it really does.
Just-
And you know that
it's
I'm
too
rapping.
soon.
This was a freestyle
Stop
off the
it, stop
top.
it.
It
That's
just
enough.
happened.
I definitely not doing anything. That was fabulous.
thank you.
Oh my gosh. You
so happy.
brought it all the way back around.
I tried.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
I
You
can't.
all heard it here first.
This is,
I need to change. I'm just, this is amazing.
I am.
So you just started another wildfire.
You
You have
did.
to be careful.
In my pants.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
See, this is what
Thank
happens.
you so much, Corey
Oh,
Charron.
Thank you. If you guys please follow him, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, y'all.